everyone. Hello, 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 and happy Monday to you all. I hope that you guys had a fantastic weekend. And if you didn't, well, guess what? It's a Monday, it's a fresh start. Welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am your host for tonight, Kay, the Intuitive Empath. But you, my friends, of course, can call me Kay. I want you guys to have a great time tonight. Go ahead and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Like, share, subscribe us out. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. Dee says, how are you doing today? I am doing fantastic. I hope you're doing okay as well. Welcome, welcome to the show. Now, if you're new here, we do have some rules to go over. But also, hey, my listeners for a while, I've got some new news to drop on you guys as well. So I want you guys to pay attention too. First things first. Guys, we have a couple of games. So I want you guys to already go ahead and get started sharing some emojis. Share as many emojis as you guys can, because we do have a contest going on that if you share the most emojis, then later on in the show, you can have an opportunity to get a running read with the Alice cards. Shell says, hello, Kay. Hello, Shell. Okay. All right. So now let's go over some of the house rules. First things first, if you want to get on the list, it is simple. You have to post a specific question to get on our list for a free 2-minute read. Okay. Now, there'll be no general readings, and there will be no pregnancy, legal, or medical questions. Okay. None of those on this platform, those will get skipped. Now, if you would like to donate for a guaranteed reads, and these are the only guaranteed reads of the night, is if you hit the donation button on journeyrhylive.com/donations, okay? You can donate for a quick read, a mini read, a mediumship read, or a mega read. Now, the mediumships and the megas are untimed, and they go as long as it takes them to go. All right? Now, for the fun part, we also have other games and things that we will do throughout the night. We have the lightning round where we do yes, no questions, and you guys will get a chance to ask as many yes, no questions as you can in 3 minutes. So we got that a little bit later. We already have the emoji game that you guys should have already be getting started, putting those emojis in the comments. Because again, the person who shares the most emojis tonight will get an opportunity to get a reading later on. Of course, we're going to have our favorites, the Crystal Corner, and we're going to do an enchanted spread tonight instead of an Alice card. Okay. And we also have so many great readings we're going to do tonight. So guys, remember, if you want to skip the line and get on the list for sure, go ahead and click for that donation. Emma says, positive side note, your prediction about me becoming a successful on YouTube is starting to and continuing to manifest. That's what I love to hear. Good energy, good vibes. Thank you so much for sharing. I really, really appreciate that positive feedback. And guys, if you have any positive feedback, of course, from this show or any show that you hear, you guys can go ahead and leave me a review on journeyrhylive.com/reviews. All right. Now, I've got some new information to go ahead and drop for you guys tonight, starting next week, which means Sunday. Okay, Sunday. We will start with people who are liking, sharing, subscribing, and watching the shorts and our clips on YouTube, our YouTube content all the way through. You have to be able to watch it all the way through for this to count. If you do that, okay, like, share, subscribe, and watch the YouTube content all the way through that comes out daily and weekly, about 10 minutes of your time a day, you will get on the list, bumped up on the list here on the live shows. Okay, so the live shows are on every week, such as my show, Energy Show, Scroll Show, Journey Show, Cassidy Show, Destiny Show, all of the shows, you will get an opportunity to be bumped up on the list. So who doesn't want that, right? Who doesn't want a chance to have more of a guaranteed reading throughout the week? All right. Now, also, another wonderful upcoming thing that we have going on. Next week, we are celebrating Valentine's Day. We have not one, but 2 great shows that are coming on a special show with Bunny and Destiny. They will be doing a special show at 8 p.m. And then we will have Squirrel and Energy, who will be doing a show on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. So make sure you guys do check those out. It's going to be absolutely amazing and incredible. And one more announcement. I know, guys, I've got all the announcements today. I've got like all the bombs. It's like the bell should ring. Bing, 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 another announcement. Journey will now be on Thursdays at 10 p.m. Okay, he will no longer be on at midnight on Mondays. So there is no midnight show tonight. This is the show. So if you got a question, make sure you get them in. Okay, because you will not get to see Journey until Thursday at 10 p.m. So you guys stay tuned if you want those beautiful readings from him. Woo, we went over a whole lot of information, and the only thing I cannot forget is $1 of every donation goes to St. Jude's. That is our charity of the month, okay? All right, guys, now that is enough of that. All the office shop is out the way. We are going to go ahead and take our first reading of the night. All right, we start the night off with a donation. Guys, it is that simple. Go ahead and click that link, journeyryanlive.com/donations, to go ahead and get a guaranteed reading tonight. Brooke, we want to thank you for your donation tonight. $1 of your donation will go to St. Jude's Charity. So not only are you helping the platform, but you're also helping a wonderful cause. All right, Brooke's question is, hello, Brooke. I was wondering if I will actually have a wedding that I desire. It feels like everything is overpriced. Should I lower my expectations, or will we be able to financially pull through? Wow, what a beautiful question. This is one that has some substance, guys. And this is a great example of a nice meaty question tonight, because I can give you a lot more detail here. So the first thing I get here is this. You really are not supposed to lower your expectations. The start card that comes out here is the 10 of Cups, and what matched it was the 10 of Pentacles. You're absolutely able to have what you desire, but there is a part of you that needs to step back and recognize that, let's say if our budget is this certain tier, you can't be trying to go above it. So manage your expectations, manage what you want. You do have options, and there are other ways, so make sure you find other routes about it. Don't just go for the most the expensive thing you can think of, or don't stay stuck on one mindset of something. If there is a way to compromise, find a way to do both, okay? Now, here's the thing. I see your stubbornness quite gets you. Your temper gets the best of you. Allow yourself to take the advice of others. Allow yourself to listen to other people and manage some of your expectations. Don't bring the claws out, okay? Listen, because someone else may have good advice for you. I think that the thing is you can most certainly have this ideal of what you want, and you'll be perfectly happy with the results of it. But don't allow yourself to ruin the process of it. Don't allow yourself to forget to have fun during it. Remember, it's supposed to be an enjoyable experience, right? So laugh at yourself, right? Recognize when you're being, unrealistic, and then roll with it and go, okay, that doesn't work. This is something that will. A lot of this is telling you to use your mind, to be smart, to be patient as well. I think that you'll actually be really, really surprised and pleased with the result that comes from this. There's a lot that I want to say as far as it goes that you haven't gotten to see or haven't gotten a chance to experience yet, so you don't know it's out there. So don't limit yourself, or don't limit your area or your surrounding of what you're looking, because it may come from a further place, but it might be a better price. So just open yourself up, allow yourself to keep exploring, and definitely communicate. Because you also got a lot of swords that came out, right? And our swords are not only our mindset, but the way that we communicate with people. So are you talking to a lot of different people? Are you putting the word out? Do you have friends or family or acquaintances that may know certain people who can have certain connections. I don't know. I would say just reach out to that, because look, you got 3 of Pentacles, which means you need to work with other people, because this is going to help you get to that goal you ultimately want to have. So this looks like it's all within your realm. Only thing I would say is just manage your budget and manage the expectations. Just be willing to compromise. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you an Alice card, because it looks like we have a little bit more time. And your card is find the lesson. How appropriate. Okay, so you have to trust that you're learning in this situation. This is all new for you. Okay, so you don't have to have it all right or have it all together right now. When that card came out before, that High Priestess of, being aware, being able to heed that advice of other people, this is this, go with the flow, know that it's a learning process, but also have fun with it. Just like Alice had too. She went through Wonderland. She had a lot of lessons, but she came through with them. All right, my love, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your beautiful, beautiful question and that donation. And guys, it's really that simple. If you have a question, go ahead and post your specific question in the comments. Oh, guys, I forgot to say, I love a quote. I'm a quote girl. I've got quotes all over the place, sticky notes, walls, everywhere. So if you guys have a quote, go ahead and share. Never know what they may do to uplift someone, make someone laugh, or make someone go, All right, so Squirrel says, let the lizard think it's a dragon. It doesn't hurt anyone, and it makes the lizard happy. You know what? I like that. But you know what? I always feel like, sidebar, okay, I always feel like lizards are like baby dragons, aren't they? Like, have you ever seen a gecko? And they've got like the little, like a crusted gecko. They've got like the little spiky thingies on them. I don't know what they're called, guys. I'm not an animalist, okay? But they are like a dragon, okay? I think that they're so cool. Anyhow, if I could have a little pet dragon, it would probably be a little gecko somewhere, okay? All right. So Leah says, you are so gorgeous. I love your eyes. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. You are beautiful as well. I hope you guys are enjoying. I am seeing you guys pop off on these emojis. So continue to share those emojis, because remember, we do have an emoji contest that's going on, and the person who shares the most emojis has an opportunity to get a free reading. They'll be later on in the show. All right, let's see, guys. And also don't forget to share those quotes, because I love the quotes. Start looking up those quotes while I read someone. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. We have Kat. Hello, Miss Kat. Kat says, how is Jay feeling about me lately? I haven't reached out in over a month. He told me to reach out around this time, but I haven't. He is my ex. I am with someone new. All right, let's go ahead and see how he's feeling about you. See, I'm nosy because I want to know what's making you not hit him up if he told you to hit him up in this time. And what made him pick this time to hit you up? It'd be these little outside questions. I'd be like, I want to get the full tea. You gave me half the tea. All right, so here's what's going on here in his mind. One, I do think that there are some thoughts of you, but here's that Temperance card that's coming out. He's kind of starting to, I almost feel like, get to a comfortable space of recognizing that there is space, that there is something. And the thing is, it almost seems like he's very defined in choosing himself. There's a lot of selfishness that comes in his energy. So like, it's almost like there's this jealousy that you've moved on, but not at the fact that like, oh, I'm out of the picture. I don't like that you moved on. So it's like, it's weird, pushed away kind of energy, instead of him just, saying it how it is. Like, this isn't the kind of relationship that I wanted, but I don't necessarily want to let you go in that direction. So his vibe is kind of interesting. The thing is that I would say with him, even if there was anything to kind of progress here, he's kind of indecisive, and that energy is very, very hot and cold. I don't see a sense of consistency. So what I would say is, if it's on your mind to engage with that, I would say it's probably not the best idea. Um, that situation, I feel like, would be very complicated. Have going on now. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Guys, let's make sure we're still sharing all those beautiful emojis. Make sure you guys are like, sharing, and subscribing us out. We have so much great, great, great YouTube content that comes out daily and weekly. Emma says, a glow stick needs to break before it can shine. I'm going to write that one down. Journey, save that one for me. I want to write that one down. Okay, that was a really, really good quote. Okay, guys, if you have a quote, a funny quote, a serious quote, a quote that makes you think, go ahead and share those beautiful quotes because I like them all. I'm having a good time, guys. I hope that you are. Let's go ahead and take another question. We have Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Gemma says, I collect toys and bought an old dollhouse I fell in love with from the thrift shop. The age of it is giving me anxiety. Is it haunted or cursed? I should have known that was next. Is it haunted or cursed? Since I've had it, I decided to declutter my flat, and I've been so clumsy, had a lot of little accidents. Like within a week, I put my back out and injured my foot quite bad 3 times with moving stuff. Is it connected, or am I just not being careful? I'm gonna tell you the instant vibes I get, honey bun. I don't think that the house is haunted. One thing about me is I feel energy instantly, and I don't get, if that energy was on you, I could 100% say I would feel that. I don't feel that energy that's coming from there. You probably got about a clumsiness. Now, what I would say, though, is to be very cautious when you do go buy these older things. I always say people be very cautious of the antique store. You can have a great time in there or a real bad time, but feel the energies of things. Now, the energy that you could be presenting from that physical object could be more of something that could have a spirit that's left over. It may have been something of that nature. But if you want a simple cleansing out of that, would get rid of any of that juju that is on there, if there be any. Okay, so just smudge that out. Make sure you open up your doors and windows, and then pour in with some paleo, that positive, clean energy. But I do not get any negative energy in regards to that being why you're getting hurt. Okay, my lovely. But again, if you do feel like there's that energy, by all means, clear that space. All right. I hope that helps. I'm so happy to have you all here today. Mondays are like my favorite day of the week. You guys come and bring me so much joy and such a good old time. If you guys have any quotes, I'm so excited to see your quotes tonight. You guys are giving me life today. I'm loving all the beautiful emojis that are being shared. You guys are doing the thing here. Don't forget, we do have some games upcoming. And of course, lots and lots more show. So we're going to go ahead and dive into our next question. We have Emma. Emma says, hello, beautiful. Hello. I would like to know what Spirit's advice is when it comes to manifesting more joy and happiness into my personal life this upcoming spring season. Thank you lots. So that's actually a pretty interesting question. Can we put that back up there on the screen? So the thing is, I want us to pay attention to this. What Spirit's advice to manifesting more joy and happiness? Your joy and happiness comes from you. What is your expectation of joy and happiness, right? We manifest what it is that we desire. What is your desire, right? What makes you feel fulfilled? What makes your heart beat in the beginning of the day? Spirit will always surround what it's supposed to surround. When you wake up, do you feel light or do you feel anxious? When you go outside, do you appreciate the weather, whatever it may be? Do you take time to pour into yourself, into that love? that's where spirit's always going to want to have you circle around, that sense of self-love and fulfillment. Okay. So the thing here, look at this. I can't make it up. You are one. This is the authenticity card, literally. Okay. She said, right, we create our own destiny. You are correct. You are supposed to be fulfilling your vision. That's spirit's guidance to you. Take control, take charge of what it is that you want, that chariot energy. I want you to pull in on those fears that you have, those anxieties that you have, and then those hopes that you have, those dreams that you have. Pull them together. They walk hand in hand. It's yin and yang energy, literally. Okay. When we overcome our fears, we become even stronger versions of ourselves. So, honey, you're on the path, my lovely. Listen, I hope that helps. That was a beautiful question. And I know that not only just you got something out of that, but that others got something out of that as well. Beautiful, beautiful question. Thank you so, so much for that. All right, guys, make sure you guys are still rolling those emojis out because we do have an emoji contest going on. Also, make sure you guys are still sharing this out. Tag your friends and have your friends come on in. Okay, guys? All right, it is Crystal Corner. Bobby says, truth is told by the victim. I heard that. Okay. Okay. All right, it's Crystal Corner time. Now, this crystal is a humdinger, guys. I'm telling you. Yes, I am pulling out those words. All right, this is obsidian. Now, I want you to take in the sharpness. Look at the sharpness of all the corners. This is what I would call a perfect obsidian point. Okay. Now, I'm going to be very clear with this crystal. Okay. If you have high blood pressure, or if you are a person who has anxiety or is prone to anxiety, this crystal will intensify those feelings and those symptoms. So you want to be very careful with obsidian. Also, if you're under 16, you should not be possessing this crystal because of the way that it elevates you. Same as if you're over 70 years old. This is one of the few crystals that has an age limit on it. Okay. Okay. Now, if you're pregnant, they oftentimes tell you don't wear black obsidian as well. I'm going to tell you why there's all of these no-goes on here. This is why. This crystal is so powerful. It's very, very commonly found. You can find it all over the place. But the original usage of this was for tools and weaponry. And when they would use this, the sharpness of it would be so protective, it could pierce. Okay. So that's how it was used back in those days. Now, when we came more forward to how are we energetically clearing, this is the healer stone, right? People who are readers, spiritual advisors, people who do any kind of clearings, Reiki work, healing work, spells, anything. This is the crystal that we use. Why? Because it absorbs. It's like one of the most strongest crystals to absorb all of those energies. But on top of the protective qualities it has the power for prophecy. This crystal will literally help bring out visions. I mean, full development of psychic abilities. So if you're like, listen, I'm having trouble on my spiritual path. I'm trying to find enlightenment. I want to be able to be woke, if you will. I want to be aligned with spirit. This will rock that third eye right out. You put it right here on your forehead, or you put it right next to you, really close to your body. Guarantee you this one will knock your socks off. This was used as scrying. You'll notice big black obsidian scry mirrors. I'm telling you, it helps you in the protective realms when you go into with spirit, because you literally interact with spirit. So this crystal is super, super, super jam-packed. Okay. Helps you confront your traumas and all kinds of stuff. So this is a crystal that you definitely want to have in your collection if you do not have it. Also, this crystal is for our Leos, Virgos, and Capricorns. Hello, Capricorns. But also, of course, all the other zodiacs as well can take use to this. When we're clearing this out, we want to put it out in moonlight, on the earth, literally in the physical ground, or in salt for about 6 hours. That's sea salt, okay? You can also, of course, smudge it, putting it through the smudge smoke. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that crystal. If you have a crystal that you use that helps with the third eye or with protection, go ahead and drop those in the comments. If you use obsidian yourself, go ahead and drop those in the comments as well. If you have any questions or thoughts on it, go ahead and drop those in the comments. We are happy to interact with you guys. And of course, if there's a crystal you guys want to see on the show, let us know. We'll go ahead and bring it on. You guys know I've brought a couple of the crystals on that you guys have dropped in those comments before. So always super exciting. Scroll says, yield to temptation. It may not pass your way again. Robert Heinlein. All right, let's go ahead and take another question, guys. We have Ruth Dean. Ruth says, may I please ask what Nathan's current feelings towards me are, please? And thank you. You sure can, my lovely. Let's go ahead and see what his feelings are towards you. It's interesting because it almost comes off immediately as if there's a divide of sorts. We came out with Temperance first, Two of Cups in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when this Two of Cups and this Eight of Pentacles comes in reverse, this can indicate that you're not necessarily being able to work together, or he doesn't feel like that the relationship is being cohesive or is balancing out in the way that it's supposed to. What's interesting, though, is the Six of Pentacles actually came up right. Your Temperance and Six of Pentacles, they're kind of very much so matching energy, so much as what you put out is what you will get back. Kind of those scales like the Libra scales. His energy feels very indecisive in this point. He feels like there's some things that just don't work, but there's some things that he feels like you guys could or should be able to work on. Almost caught in a crossroads. There doesn't seem to be any sense of like stability in the relationship. Feels very divided. I guess I would say here, I would suggest you definitely take time to work on trying to find a sense of common ground or compromise, and have some communication, because that is something that seems to sorely to need some work on, because something's not being brought to the surface here in the relationship. Interesting. All right, my love, I hope that helps. Sending you the best of luck on your situation. And thank you so much for your question, guys. Don't forget, if you would like to go ahead and get a guaranteed question on the list, you can go ahead and donate to journeyryanlive.com/donations. And if you like your reading here or any of the readings that you've seen, you can leave a review at journeyryanlive.com/reviews. Bunny says, if you are a spiritual advisors, do the no rules still apply? Oh, okay. Are you talking about the obsidian? Okay. Yeah, definitely still applies. So here's the thing. If you're going to use it, you should use it in small doses. So you should not do wearable jewelry. Okay, I wouldn't recommend you do wearable jewelry. You having a tower or a palm stone would probably be good for you. But I wouldn't keep it in the same room as you. Maybe leave it in a room that you don't frequent too much. Leaving it in your workspace can dispel some of the negativity that is around. So anything like that in a common area where a lot of people come in and out. If you know the effects of tourmaline, virtually you kind of get some of those great qualities of protectiveness energy is around too. So yeah, you can use it, but I would recommend the small doses, my love. Okay. All right, guys. If you have a question, you can put down your specific question to get a free 2-minute reading. And if you want a guaranteed reading, you guys know how to skip the line. Simply click the link floating around on Facebook and YouTube. Bunny says, that's good to know. Thank you. You are so welcome, my lovely. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. All right, you guys seen it. It is time for our game. This is lightning round. Now I'm going to explain the rules to you guys. They are quite simple. For the next 3 minutes, I need you guys to flood my comments with as many yes or no questions as you can. Now, what is still off limits are legal and medical and fertility questions, okay? But any other questions, it's fair game. Yes, you can ask more than one question. Flood that time because we only get 3 minutes. So don't waste the time. Flood with those yes or no questions. And as soon as we get enough, we are going to go ahead and get started, guys. All right, here we are. We're starting the clock with Aisha. Aisha says, does Salman miss me nowadays? Yes. Emma says, will my sister have a successful digital arts career? Yes. Allison says, does my son have a girlfriend? No. Emma says, is Juan living well for himself? No. Allison says, will I get a job this month? No. Amanda says, will Scooter get the higher paying job at his work? Yes. Anna says, does Crystal have feelings for me? Please and thank you. Yes. Leisha says, will I pass my RBT exam in February 12th? Yes. Aisha says, Salman missed me very much. No. Ava says, does David want a relationship with me? Yes, but there's more. AA, is Philippe trying to have a talk with me? No. Bonnie says, should I move Nori into the main part of the living room? No. Amanda, is MD going to start talking to me more? Yes. Jenny says, does my daughter miss me? No. Emma, is Kate doing well for herself? Yes. Amanda, should I contact Dale? No. Aisha, does Salman saw me? I deactivated Instagram. No. Amanda, is DY back on hard? Yes. Is JP out of town? No. Is Aisha, is Salman and madly in love with me? No. Emma, will I make good money at my job that I started yesterday? Yes. Amanda, should I trust talking to M? Yes. Allison, does my stepmother hate me? Yes. Leisha, does O really love me? No. Emma, is someone in love with me romantically currently? No. Amanda, will my mom have a better month? Yes. Woo! Y'all hit me with the hard ones today, okay? Y'all got me good. Thank you so much, guys, for playing the lightning round. I wanted to say so much more, but y'all was on my neck today, okay? On my neck. Thanks so much for playing along. Emma says, rocky roads lead to beautiful destinations. I so agree. Yes, ma'am. I love that positivity. I love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. And if you are enjoying the show, let's see some green heart emojis because y'all know I love my green heart emojis. Y'all know I love my butterflies and my unicorns as well. And if you guys want to go ahead and get on the list, don't forget to put your specific question down. No general, no legal, and no medical, okay? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take our next question. Medellin, I'm going to call you M, okay? M, love your energy. Thank you. She said, my ex and I broke up in December. I'm in no contact. He wants to talk to me. We were together for 2 years, long distance, traveled the world, met each other's families. Will he come back? All right. Well, I'm going to get a big old yes to this. Yes, he is going to want to come back. I feel like there's a part of you that wants that back too. I ain't going to hold you. Because look, this Knight of Wands comes out and this Three of Wands. So there's a bit of you that still has that sense of desire, but I feel like a part of you is wanting or needing something to be different in that energy though. Like there's something you don't trust in it. And so because of that, you got this wall up for sure. As you should, right? But I will say here, I do see almost a sense of persistence about him. King of Pentacles is big old Taurus energy, and boy, look at this, stubborn. They're stubborn. So I feel like there may be a sense of persistence until you let up, and that may be in small ways over time. But yeah, I do feel as though this to me, this chapter feels very unfinished. And I feel like there's a lot of unresolved feelings. I feel like there's things that he feels like he needs to say or get off his chest. And until he's able to, I don't know, I kind of feel like you're going to always feel this tug on your heart. Even if you move on, you're going to have thoughts. Chakra. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. Good luck to you. You got a crazy old situation going on over there. I can just feel it all in the energy. All right, my love. Thank you so much for your question. And guys, it's that simple to keep on posting those specific questions to get on our list. And if you would like to skip the line, you guys know what to do. Donate to Journey Ryan Live. All right, Emma says, the people who have experienced the most pain are the strongest people who love the hardest. Oh, truth. I agree. I agree with that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sharing those quotes. And if you guys have quotes, keep on posting those. Keep on sharing those wonderful emojis. And if you guys are loving anything you're hearing, don't forget, go ahead, leave a review. JourneyRyanLive.com/reviews. Let's go ahead and get into another question. We have Audrey. Audrey says, hello. So day before yesterday, I had a sudden leave for work at 6:30 p.m. I left my 6-year-old home with Wes. Soon as I left, he gave her a 5 milliliter melatonin. She was passed out by 8 p.m. when I got home. Am I overreacting? How mad I am about this. He never asked me to do this, and I barely give her melatonin. Thanks. Feels like he drugged my kid for his advantage so he would have me alone when I got back. And I especially wouldn't give her melatonin at 6:30 p.m. on a Saturday night. Can I see the first part of that question? Okay. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to speak from the mom side of me. There's never an overreaction when it comes to your child. Okay. So if you feel as though someone did something that was uncomfortable for you with your child, you 100% speak up. And you 100% say something, and there's never a thing called an overreaction when it comes to your child. You can't ever replace your child, okay? Period. Now, in regards to any kind of message I may have for that situation, what I get is that this is seeming to be not just this one thing that may be bothering you, but I feel like there's been things that have been stacking up, and you need to make a decision on what you're going to do about this person. They've already shown you who they are, and let's say it with me. When someone shows you who they are, you believe them. You hear me? Okay. That's a quote. Write it down. Okay. So I hope that helps. Lots of love and lots of luck to you, my darling. Amanda says, well said. Thank you. Thank you. Woo, don't get me worked up. Okay. Don't get me worked up, guys. I get on my podium and I be all right. It is Alice card time, but today we are doing an enchanted card because I want to do an Alice card at the emoji contest. Okay. All right. We have Snow White. Okay. And Snow White comes from our enchanted spreads. Now, the enchanted spreads are more of the darker of the fairy tales. Okay, they're meant to hit in on the harsher points of life. This is not the sweet and happy renditions they put on Disney. This is the Grimm's versions. Okay, so with Snow White, okay, this particular part that we're going to focus on today is the family ties. Okay, loving an idolized version of family and friends. Okay, think about that. Okay, she loved her family, and in fact, it was her family that let her down. Amanda says, yay. Oh, I think that was a yay to the enchanted spreads. Now, who was the person who poisoned Snow White? It was her stepmother. Okay. Her stepmother was so jealous of her beauty because one thing about Snow White was her mother loved her. Her mother loved her before she was even conceived. Her mother loved her when a couple of pricks of her blood hit the snow. And she said, I want a beautiful daughter whose skin is as white as snow and whose lips are as red as blood and the hair is black and wool. Okay. This is what she wanted. She saw this beauty before she was even born. And she had no idea that once she left this earth, that all that she had asked for would come to fruition in her beautiful daughter. But what she did not plan was for this wicked stepmother to come in and to be so jealous of her beauty that she would want to take her life away. But much like our fairy tales, the pureness of an action, the pureness of love, really triggers through in all the fairy tales. And the love is the thing that protects Snow White. She's deceived by someone who she believes to be someone who is kind. She is deceived by someone who she believes is a friend. She takes a poisoned apple, but the thing is, because of the pureness around her, because the pureness of her spirit wasn't going to let anything harm her. It may touch her a little bit, may mess with her a little bit, but spirit's not going to let it break her. Instead, it preserved her until the right one came along to release her of her spell. Now, the way this correlates into our lives is this. We oftentimes, and we're going to go back to the beginning of this, love an idolized version of our family and our friends that we forget that not everybody who is family is blood. Sometimes we have our authentic family we meet along the way, those that we build up, much like Snow White did. She built up her family. We have to build up our family. We have to build up our support because there's someone who may be being deceptive, who we've been pouring so much of our time into, someone who we are supposed to love and who is supposed to love and care about us, but instead they are envious of us. They're taking from us. They're stabbing us in the back, but in the front, right? Be mindful of those companies that you keep. Be mindful of the people you call family and be mindful of the people that you call friends. And also notice that the people that you may have only known for a short time may be more protective of you than the people you've known your whole life. Okay. This is a warning card to look around what you have and to be cautious and to make decisions that are best for you and not because of what someone influences you to do. All right, my loves, I hope you enjoyed that enchanted spread. And if you did, well, we do enchanted spreads every week on YouTube. So definitely check those out. And if you missed the Alice card today, well, there's no worries because we do an Alice card daily on the YouTube channel as well. So guys, make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, and checking out all of those YouTube contents and shorts. And of course, guys, we've got shows all week long. Make sure you guys stay tuned tomorrow at 10 p.m., we have energy, the metaphysical crone. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take our next question. We have Chell. Chell says, will my ex ever stop drinking to be a better man and stop making excuses that his past was horrible and that's why he drinks? All right, let's go ahead and see if he's going to stop his ways. The answer here, unfortunately, my love, is no. He is, he's like obsessed with the bad life here. It's what he's comfortable with. It's what he's used to. It's what he's consumed with. It's going to take a tough wake-up call for him to move out of this energy. The thing is that I feel like there's so much addiction, and that doesn't just mean with that specific thing of drinking, right? There's an addiction to the lifestyle. There's an addiction to feeling some of these toxic energies and traits, to being this negative mindset of being depressed, which is really what the issue is, right? And falling prey to all of these things. He's feeling a lack of stability in his regular life, and so he's making up for it in these other ways. I feel like he's got a long journey ahead of him, my love, and I feel like you need to be cautious because he will try to come back and act as if things are okay, but quite honestly, I don't think that they are. If this is something that you're going to stick through and hope that he works out, what I would say is make sure that you are setting your boundaries and knowing your worth and knowing what you can put in, and also understanding you can't save everybody. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. There's another quote for you. All right, my love, I hope that helps. Heavy situation there. But I'm sending you lots of luck and healing energy your way. Okay. Thank you so much for that question. Guys, we are rolling right on along. Rolling right on along. Make sure you guys are still sharing those beautiful emojis. Emma says, when a door closes, a golden gate opens. And when a golden gate closes, a platinum gate opens. When a platinum gate closes, the kingdom of endless opportunity awaits you. Yes, I love that. Queen energy. Queen and queen energy. Okay, for the crowns. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Jasmine. What is V's thoughts and feelings about me? Does he like me? You know, I get a little bit of like here. Yes, I do. All right, so we get the Knight of Cups, we get the Page of Cups. Okay, but we also got our Two of Swords that come out. So there's still some, you know, thinking about if you're the one that he wants to kind of dive in a little bit more in. But Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, there's that charming energy about it. There's that physical attraction. There's some emotions that seem to be impending, building, if you will. So I would say right now there's a super huge receptiveness to you and to your energy. So I actually feel like there's a nice vibe that's kind of either going to form or is in the process of forming. So, I mean, and he also seems to think pretty good of you. Like, you are who you say you are, you know, you seem to be, you know, very much so aware of self and having a sense of confidence. So, I mean, there's things that are just seeming really, really attractive about your energy in regards to him. So, yeah, I think that's pretty solid there. I like it. All right, let me know how that goes, my love. Sending you the best of luck on that situation there. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. Oh, we've got our emoji contest winner. Woo-hoo! Go, Amanda. Go, Amanda. All right, Amanda, girl, thank you so much for sharing all of those beautiful emojis, banging them out tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get you an Alice card. Let's see what we get for you today. All right. We've got nonsense. It is time to talk sense. Okay. This is when Alice is in Wonderland and the Red Queen is talking crazy. off with their heads. Everything must be red. And Alice is like, are you crazy? Okay. The world is made up of more than just red things. And you can't just go cutting off heads every time something don't go your way. Amanda, when this card is coming to you, it's saying it's time to talk sense. Part of this is talking sense to yourself, and the other of it is talking sense to someone else. Don't be your own worst enemy in your head. Stop talking crazy to yourself. Speak words of positive affirmations to yourself. And also, don't let people talk chaotic and crazy and over exaggerate. Okay. Make sure that you are telling them, calm it down, chill out. Okay. Have some sense about it. Don't overreact. No often with no one's heads. All right. I hope that helps. And I hope that resonates. Thank you, Amanda, for your beautiful emojis all night long. Guys, we still have some more time. I want to feel that good energy. Don't forget, guys, there is no midnight show. This is it tonight. You're going to have to catch Journey on Thursday, 10 o'clock. That's its new time slot. Okay. Scroll says the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. She was a very, if you know this, she's very well spoken. Some of her quotes are divine. Okay. Our first ladies be out there doing it. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and take our next question. Oh, Amanda says, woohoo, yay. Amanda says, hi, hon. I'm wondering what I should do or know to help my marriage. Oh, what was that card? Did I shuffle it in? Was this time to talk sense? All right, let's talk sense, girl. Let's talk sense. Let's get to the nitty-gritty of things. First of all, you've got to get out of your head. This is so big. This is you. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah, it's you, girl. Okay. Judgment court comes out. You are way too in your head about certain things. You allow too much to clutter up. And then you worry. You're worried. You're anxious and you're overthinking certain situations. You have to look at that 9 of Swords. Look at the anxiety. Okay. You've got to trust the process with things. Be open to change, be open to compromise, and also understand you can't fix everything your partner wants. You can't. They can't fix everything you want. Okay. You guys have to, she said, so true, big time. You guys, yes, I did hit her with the Swifty moment. Yes, I did. Okay. You have got to be willing and open to changes. Okay. That wheel of fortune comes out. I think the thing is that there's so much in this relationship that is healing, recovering, starting in fresh places. And I think it's time for you guys to start learning the new versions of yourselves independently and then together as a couple. Okay. There's a lot that's happened over the time you guys have been together. And I think a lot of patience is needed, but also a step back to reassess. She says, I love you for it too, girl. I gotta be honest. That's why y'all come to me. That's why y'all like me. Okay. You have a sense of stability. I have more for you, but I'm gonna put this to the side in case you decide you want a little bit more. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Emma says, stars cannot shine without darkness. Ain't that the truth? Okay. Yes. Make a positive out of a negative any day of the week. All right, guys, it's the last question. No, sir. All right. Well, we are down to our last question. MK says, may I please know current feelings, intentions of Fahad towards me? Thank you. I love the love questions because it's like Valentine's season. Okay. I'm loving the love. All right. All right. So the word I want to say is there is a sense of determination here. He wants, it's like your attention in a certain direct way. There's like a desire here that is, hmm, it's interesting. It's like he's waiting back for something. MK says, "Yay!" It's like he's waiting back for something, like with you. Like, I don't know if you're fully available or if you are presenting yourself as fully available. But if you're not and you want this to happen, then you probably should, because there's hesitation on his part. It's not a lack of not wanting, but it's like a lack of not knowing. Interesting energy. I feel like there has been conversation about you or even questions asked about you, but there's a sense of needing to there's a sense of needing to, somebody needs to come more forward with something here, because it is like the holding back feels crazy in this situation. So whatever that may be, MK says yes, hesitation. Yeah. Whatever that may be, we're gonna need to start. If you want something to happen, start putting action in it. That's what I'm gonna say. Start putting some steps forward, because it is like there is strong just hold back, as if there is uncertainty in this situation. So I do feel like there's a desire to want to have more, but it's just not knowing how to get things moving or what's going on in the air. Okay. All right. So I hope that helps. Definitely make some moves there, my lovely. And thank you so much for your beautiful question. Thank you guys all for all of your wonderful questions tonight, for participating, for playing the games, for listening along. I hope you learned something new. I hope that you enjoyed all of this. If you guys enjoyed your reading, please do leave me a review at journeyrhymelive.com/reviews. I want to remind you guys again, there is no midnight show tonight. You will have to catch Journey at 10 p.m. on Thursday. Now, guys, make sure you stay tuned, because Tuesday there is Destiny K at 6 p.m. and then we have Energy at 10 p.m. Okay, so guys, make sure you stay tuned for all those wonderful shows. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, all month long, $1 of every donation does go to St. Jude. So please do help to continue with the platform and help support these wonderful charities as well. I wish you all a wonderful night.